back into it. Mukluk, I love you. And I love you, random citizen. All right, let's see. To the northeast is something in this building. Oh, God. Ow. Mini-sec server room. There it is. See, if I'm on the mount and I press the interact button, it won't dismount me and start interacting. But it does do that for vistas. I don't know, I just think that's odd. Not a huge thing, just weird. Alright, let's see. Over here... Was that a Megamind reference? Every chance I get, yes. Oh, that is way on up there. Okay. What's this one? Kestrel's Vow. Oh, it's bird people. So, I'm wondering if they've made these fractal things, these copies of people to do their experiments on, what would happen if Balthazar won? You know, stuff like that. Is there any fractal people that were brought to life by their experiments that are copies of people that were still alive in Tyria? Like you end up with like a fractal Zoja, and she's looking at real Zoja, and they're like, well, this is awkward, and then you got two Zojas. Where? Oh god, that's way on up there, isn't it? Alright, let's check that one out. What's the difference between a villain and a supervillain? Presentation! Blish coming back? I mean, it wouldn't be our Blish, but it would be a Blish. Fractal Tybalt? Yeah, I mentioned that possibility earlier. Kind of reminds me, you know the whole, the scientific conundrum that's like, let's say your teleporters were real. Let's say a teleporter ripped you apart, like down to the atom, and then a whole bunch of atoms were put back together in the exact same like in the exact same way at the other side, at the other end of the teleporter. You would walk out of there, but would it be you, or would it be a clone of you and you're dead? It's kind of reminds me of that. Let's see. I like how like 3 people in chat. That happened to Riker, like all at once. Yeah, next generation. That's like what Soma tackled. Yep, it sure is. I think I need to go up that ramp. Oh god. What's the easiest way to get there? I think if I go here, and then go up this way.
Good luck out there.
Depends on if the matter is moved to the original location. Yeah. Even then, if it's the same matter that made you up, would it still be your conscious, or just like a new consciousness that was just like jump-started out of the meat that got put back together? Sounds like another attempt to revive Krillin. I just need the Dragon Balls. Shoot, is it up there? Is it above me? Oh god dang it, it's up there, isn't it? I gotta climb higher. Isn't that just Ship of Theseus? I haven't seen that. I don't know. I understood the Star Trek and Soma references, though. Have you seen the movie The Prestige? Yes! Oh my god, dude, that was a freaky movie. I saw that when I was younger. That creeped me out. The Prestige, the whole thing was like, you know, magician, you know, disappears and then reappears at another location. And then they find out that basically he like... Basically, like, a new clone of him would walk out, and then he'd kill the old clone. And he had a room with just like 1,000 dead clones of himself. Maybe from the rocks? How much longer are you streaming for? Until, oh my gosh, can I land on that? I just like phased through it. There we go. Streaming till midnight my time, which is at least another 2.5 hours. But if anybody is lurking for drops, I'll make sure to raid another channel doing drops, just to, you know, make sure everybody gets what they want. Oh my gosh, finally I got up here. Is that a pacifier? Lear's design. Oh, the dwarf made this. Why kill the clones? We could let them work. They would like fight over which one's the real one. It was that situation. Ship of Theseus is basically if you replace the planks of a boat one by one until all the planks have been replaced, then you take all the discarded old planks and reassemble them into a ship, which is the Ship of Theseus. Oh, got it. In real life, though, I think you... What is the, what is that? There's like one plank in a boat. It's the one that's like right down the middle. Like, if they have to replace that, they're just like, we're just gonna make a new boat. Like, that's too much. I can't remember the name of it, though. Dude, I don't even know port from starboard. Don't look at me. The keel? Alright, chat says it's the keel. What's a super fun, low-intensity, open-world build? Reaper, or Mechanist. Are you keeling me? Oh my god. I keel you!
These fractals, as you call them, curious things.
Ooh, the demon's talking again.
I've seen them form before in the mists. Ones that form on their own. They don't only tell stories of your world.
Okay.
I feel their fear. The beings brought into.
It's nice to be back. I was avoiding BG3 stream for spoilers. Now you can avoid my stream for Soto spoilers. Alright. Oh my gosh. Chat, we're almost done with the zone. We're almost done with the zone.
Expansion hype.
Yes. Alright, so let's see. Dismount glider. Where is it? There it is. No! No! What? How am I supposed to reach that thing? Let's try this again. Oh no! This is not looking good, chat. Oh my god. This is not looking good at all. I can't reach it. Fly from the tower. What tower? That thing? What am I facing right now? The wizard's tower? Alright. Dude, what is the point of the updraft thing there if I can't even reach it? Hold on, I'll fly from the tower. Time for Griffin? Yeah. Has to be on the south side of the tower. The north side is a different map. What? Okay, well, I'm heading over there. Finally done with work for the day, and now I get to explore Archipelago. Nice. You've hit a strong wind. What? What? How do I get to the south half of the town? Why did they make a city that's 2 zones? It's like they're designing it to have a ghetto right from the beginning. Wait, what? I'm not even at the south half. How do I get to Southern Wizard's Tower? There's not even a portal here. That was one way. Oh my god. They literally have half the city that you can't just like walk into from the other half. You can't find any eggs? Kaith took them. GG, no re. What masteries do you think is better to go for once? Go for first. I went for the first one in Rift Guidance, and then I started working on flight training. Are you kidding me? Now we could just watch my guy scream as he just slams into an invisible wall. Ah! Fine. 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 Fine.
Just joined the stream. How's the start of the expansion?
It is pretty good. It is pretty good. I have it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. Fluffy. All right. Map completion. Hey, I got a black line chest key. Gift of Scarwatch Archipelago. There we go. Oh, oh my god. Yeah, oh, I have to dismount manually. Okay, that's done. All right, let's go back to Amnetus and see if I can actually interact with more of this stuff going on. I've been stuck in the Wizard Tower looking for Bastion Key for 10 minutes. Skill issue. Alright, let's see. Show me the way! Floating meatball. Way on over there. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Let me see if I can get to this waypoint up here. That would be pretty life-changing if I could reach that. You have found an updraft. Yeah, I'm working on it. It's like, you should train updraft. Like, yeah, I'm working on it. Ay, ay, ay. I'm just imagining, like, when the actual conversation, I was like, all right, sky scale, when we get to the thing where the wind's blowing up, and it's like, yeah, and I'm like, hold your wings open. And it's just like, oh, like that meme. It's just like, okay, there we go. All right, awesome. It's kind of like how it took the guy with the weapon master training. It took him like a solid 3 seconds to teach us how to use that. Oh gosh. He's like, the weapons were the friends you made along the way. And I'm like, got it. I see the new maps are very vertical again. Or I'm just really bad at getting around. That's also a distinct possibility. Akeem's Tower. Hi, Mark. Greetings from the Philippines. Thank you for your videos. You're very welcome. Thank you for watching my videos. $5.99 for one use of updraft. It's just this guy scale just charging us. Oh my gosh. Spire fish? Oh my gosh. Fishermen. Good luck having to climb all the way up here just to catch a fish from a pool in the clouds. Have fun. I ain't doing that. Waypoint. Yes, found it. Woo! Alright. Okay. We found another mini town called the Riftworks.
All experimental and tested, but better than nothing.
There are a few tricks we could utilize. Akeem's collection of scrolls has been untouched for a century. What they contain
Is useless to us without them. We know this. We keep that room locked tight for a reason. Dare I remind you of the Quaggan incident? That poor girl still vomits seaweed, even after the hex was lifted.
Vomits seaweed. This is a tree.
accelerate.
I just got mithril ore from chopping that tree, chat.
Commander,
What is my guy doing?
Goric?
come to the spiritual center. Fascinating developments.
This Goric is a friend, isn't he? I can feel it. Tread lightly. Something about your Goric seems off.
You know, I actually was thinking that was Paitha that was faking being Goric, and then Paitha said, "Oh, watch out, that ain't Goric." Okay. Need to find more rifts and amnetists over there, apparently. Wait, is this a rift? Wait, is that a rift? Or is that an event? I think that's an event. That's an event. There's another one. Is Mukluk Ranger? Yes. What is that? Bastion of Balance. Oh, there's a waypoint up there. All right, I want to get that. This place is such a pain to navigate. I definitely want to get the waypoints. Kind of triggered by you calling the map Amethyst instead of Amnist. Well, I'm going to call it Amethyst now. Oh no. The waypoint's underground or something. No! Where is it? There it is. Healer Lusu. There's a Quaggan healer over here. Okay, where is this thing? Over to the left. Oh, man. I want to continue this story so bad, but I've been dealing with this stupid thing for like 2 hours. Just trying to get to these rifts before they're closed.
I need any ward in the area on my position now. I've got a plan, but I need help.
I'm gonna plan. That guy has big Bram energy. I've got a plan. Still more this way. Right there. Oh wow, I made it in time. They're only halfway done with it.
I feel 6 feet tall. Infuriating.
How do you unlock Weapon Master stuff? Hang on.
Health increasing.
Good news, Commander. Wayfinder. Ugh. The rifts you're sealing are enabling Zizzle to pick up on stronger astral frequencies. It's helpful.
I'm seeing very dense clouds of consciousness, emotions, swirling.
That was the frog.
Darker.
Keep it up. We'll find Laban in no time at this rate.
Alright, I want to get the waypoint before I leave this island. I've got a plan. I gain another white hair as Khadgar does something insane again. Wayfinder, like the new game? Yeah. It's apparently, it becomes like a title for you as you progress the story. Are you telling me the sky scale launcher only works if you're not on your sky scale? Okay. See this tower here? When I first looked at this, I thought this was a statue of a person. And like, that was like an itty bitty head and a big beard and big jacked shoulders. And then they had like a long robe. And I was like, my God, that guy is tall. And he had like a pointy hat. And I'm looking at this for like the 3rd time now, and I'm like, I don't think it's a person. Waypoint. The Longchar Tower, yeah. Alright, let's see. There's probably another waypoint south of here. There we go. Alright, waypoint there. Oh. There's a big skeleton down there. I'll check that out later. Waypoints first. Reinforced Armor Breaker. Use this skill on enemies with reinforced armor to remove stacks and increase damage done to them. Eh? Ward Breaker. That's interesting. Has anyone found the new ranger pet? I haven't seen it yet. I'm guessing it's in Amethyst. Because I saw some grown-up versions of the new ranger pet there. But I haven't seen the new ranger pet yet. The juvenile ones. Oh, bite me. Is it underground again? There it is. Okay. Alright, so the only waypoint I'm missing is the one up here on that doohickey. I used the gizmo. I got no magic wind. Does that mean there's no rifts on the map? How do you feel about the new specs? What new specs? Trying to triangulate this thing, figure out where it is. Mukluk. Vega, hi! New pet is east of the Bastion of the Natural Waypoint. Bastion of the Natural. Let's go check. How do you feel about no new specs? Oh, how do I feel about there not being new specs? I'm kind of bummed out about it. Like, the new specs and stuff were, like, my favorite things in any expansion. Like, the new lands and story are cool, but the new specs, like, new buildcraft, like, that's the stuff that really affects you for hundreds and thousands of hours afterward. Those are my favorite things. So I was sad to see it go, but in fairness, you can look at the balance of PvP and be like, okay, they were having a really hard time balancing this crap. And so it's... I can kind of understand, you know, they've already got 27 elite specs to deal with. Adding more is probably, like, a big problem right now. So I kind of get why they're hesitating to add more. Golly, I need a Soto key? Wow, that's really, subtle. So these are the grown-up versions of them. Oh, juvenile. I think I see him. What version? What percentage of the player base does PvP? Well, I mean, I don't know. Possibly less now than before, if it's really frustrating. Hey, you have tamed a juvenile ether hunter. All right. You have tamed a juvenile ether hunter. Dimension Breach dives between dimensions, resurfacing at your foe's location and knocking them into the air. Bite your foe and inflict bleeding. Oh, its auto attack has a dot on it? Or no, or is that the second skill? We'll check in a second. Lunge forward, crippling opponents in its path. And a leyline vortex, spin around, creating a vortex of leyline energy around you that strikes and inflicts conditions on enemies. Imbued with leyline energy, ether hunters can travel through the toughest of terrains with these, unlike their sand-dwelling counterparts. Act. Okay. Let's take a look at its stats here. So, let's see. 1500 toughness, 3500 vitality. That's quite a bit of vitality. The bear is 4900, so not as high as that. But if we compare it to like a glass cannon bird has 2200, so it's got more health than the glassy pets. By almost 15,000. So that's pretty cool. If we compare it to Jacaranda, which is pretty tanky, it's got more vitality but less armor than the Jacaranda. Alright. Its auto attack has a bleed on it, which the only other pet I know of that has that is the Smoke Scale. It has a bleed on its auto attack. So that is kind of cool. So it hits harder and has a tougher, harder hitting bleed.
Preliminary signs of multiple
than the Smoke Scale, but it has a slightly smaller range. Dimension Breach is a launch, so it has some break bar damage.
Interdimensional erosion on this scale.
Lunge cripples opponents, and Vortex does that.
Diagnostics, but we should move to readiness level 1. Finish
all
all
right.
current tasks and prepare for incursion.
Oh my god. Okay, and for anyone looking for this for their ranger, it is just inside of the Amnetis map. The very first waypoint you come to is the Bastion of the Natural Waypoint. It's a little bit to the east, down in this lower area, and there's a bunch of pins that have them locked up. Just watching it. Hey, there's the vortex. It spins! Oh my god, it spins!
We heal as one.
This thing is invulnerable for a very long time.